dusty, forgotten box sat in the attic, filled with relics of a past I desperately tried to bury. Inside, nestled amongst faded yearbooks and concert tickets, was a collage, not the cheerful kind made with glitter and magazine cutouts, but something much darker. It was a mosaic of memories, a scary collage pieced together from a weekend that changed everything. Each photograph was a shard of a nightmare. There's a picture of us, smiling, taken just hours before the laughter died. There's a blurry shot of the old abandoned asylum on the hill, its windows like vacant eyes staring down at us, and in the corner, almost hidden, a candid photos of my face, twisted in a silent scream, the flash illuminating the raw terror in my eyes. I made it when I got back, trying to process, to make sense of the nonsensical. But looking at it now, the images swim together, a chaotic jumble of joy and absolute horror. The smiling faces seem to mock me, their carefree expressions a cruel joke. The asylum looms, a gothic monster of brick and decaying wood. The collage isn't just paper and glue. It's a portal, a window back to that night. And every time I look at it, I feel the chill of the asylum's long, dark corridors seeping back into my bones. It's a testament to the fact that some things, once seen, can never be unseen, forever pasted into the scrapbook of your mind. We were inseparable, a tight-knit group of friends who thought we were invincible. There was Liam, the leader, always pushing us to go further, to seek out the next thrill. There was Chloe, the skeptic, who came along mostly to roll her eyes at Liam's ghost stories but secretly loved the adrenaline. There was Ben, the quiet one, the group's heart, always making sure everyone was okay. And then there was me, the documentarian, always with a camera, capturing our youthful foolishness. We shared everything, secrets, dreams, and a dangerous sense of adventure. That's what led us to the Blackwood Asylum. It was supposed to be the ultimate dare, a final hurrah before we all scattered for college. We had heard the stories, of course Staley's, of a cruel warden, of patient spirits who wandered the halls, their tortured cries echoing in the night. We laughed them off. We were friends, a unit, a shield against the dark. We believed our bond was strong enough to protect us from anything the world, or the other world, could throw at us. We packed flashlights, snacks, and my camera, treating it like a camping trip instead of a trespass into a place steeped in sorrow and pain. Our friendship was a beacon of light we carried into the deepest darkness, tragically unaware that some darkness is so profound it doesn't just extinguish the light, it swallows it whole, leaving you utterly alone. Surviving is a word people use when you walk away from a wreck. They pat you on the back and say, "You're a survivor," but they don't understand. Surviving isn't a single act, it's a lifelong sentence. I was the only one who walked out of the Blackwood Asylum that morning. The police found me wandering on the highway, my camera clutched in my hand, its lens shattered. I couldn't speak for a week. When I finally could, the story tumbled out in a fractured, incoherent mess that no one truly believed. An accident, they called it. A structural collapse in a derelict building. A tragic, unfortunate accident. But I know what I saw. I know it wasn't a crumbling floorboard that took Liam. I know it wasn't a fall that silenced Chloe. And I know Ben didn't just get lost. Surviving means I carry the weight of their absence every single day. It means I see their faces in crowds, hear their laughter on the wind, and wake up screaming their names into the suffocating silence of my empty apartment. Surviving means being haunted not just by what happened, but by the fact that I am the only one left to remember it. They call me lucky. But sometimes, in the dead of night, when the memories creep in like a cold fog, I wonder if the ones who didn't make it out were the truly fortunate ones. To survive is to be a living ghost, forever tethered to a tomb. I never use that word. The one that starts with G. It feels too cheap, too much like a Halloween costume or a campfire story. What I saw, what I felt in that asylum, was not a ghost. It was a presence, an entity of pure malevolence that had soaked into the very walls of the place. It wasn't a single ghoul or specter. It was the collected misery, the concentrated agony of every soul that had suffered and died within those bricks. It wore different faces. It whispered in Liam's ear with the voice of his father, taunting his deepest insecurities until he ran, blindly, into the abyss of a gaping elevator shaft. It showed Chloe a reflection in a shot of glass that wasn't her own. A grotesque, twisted version that drove her screaming into a room from which she never returned. It played with Ben, turning the corridors into an impossible, shifting labyrinth, until his quiet strength finally broke. It fed on our fear, growing stronger with every panicked breath we took. This ghoul, this thing. It didn't just want to scare us, it wanted to consume us, to break us down piece by piece and add our terror to its own. It's still there, I know it is, but the scariest part is that a piece of it came out with me. It clings to me, a cold spot in every room, a flicker in the corner of my eye. They never left the asylum, my friends. But the thing that took them, it never left me.